Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see here, I have two little houses, Maggie Holmes style. So right here is Sophia. She's from her yes, I think on Yahoo, on YouTube and Instagram. Her name's Sophia. Now, this is her swap. She's hosting a swap, Maggie Holmes swap. And what we were to do is we were to use Kristianne Crafty Adventures. We were to use her crafty tote. I will link that in the bottom, down below. I will link that, and also Sophie's page too, so that you could follow if you want to see all her, once she gets all her swaps in. They're due April 1st, so she should start posting them. So I'm here to show you. And what she required was 1 sequin mix, 2 bag toppers, 3 rosettes, 3 rosette and bellies, 10 flatbacks or charms, 1 bead dangle, and it had to include 7 beads or 7 charms, or just 7 items, 2 shakers, 3 trim samples, 18 inches. She wanted at least 1 gold or lace, 10 dies, and then out of the 10 dies, you couldn't do more than 2 of one kind. Okay, so on Kristianne's channel, she has all the measurements and all the details to making these little houses. And so we're gonna go through them. And here is, so I used Maggie Holmes, what was it? Flight, oh my goodness, I'm just drawing a blank. So it was Maggie Holmes round trip. I decided to use this one because I accidentally bought 2 packets of round trip. I was like, oh, I noted in the previous video that I was kind of late to the Maggie Holmes party. And so I was like, oh, everybody likes Maggie Holmes, because I kept seeing postings of Maggie Holmes. And then I liked, I like the pink part of her papers, and I like the swans. I didn't like all her papers, but I like the pink part of it and the flowers. I mean, most of it's nice. So I had accidentally bought 2 packs, so I used the pack. And the story on this is kind of like, a little town, and she's leaving, So I used the sticker. This market sticker is not from, it's not from Round Trip. I think it's from the marketplace. So I had some marketplace, so I used that. And then the little taxi, and then this girl is from Hobby Lobby. And then everything else, the stickers are from Round Trip. And I know this gummy bear didn't go. There's no gummy bears in Maggie Holmes, but I thought they were so cute. I wanted to add it. And the pineapples, they're not part of it, but it's blue, and I wanted to add it. So I did add a flower, a black butterfly, because she does have black paper in there, and then some jelly beans, a pink strawberry, a swan, an ice cream. I think she does have ice cream there, and then yellow flower with the yellow beads, and a purple tassel. And then, and then here is a shaker compass with the plane leaving. So she's like, oh, she's getting fancy, leaving. She has to go. There's her cab to go on her little trip. So basically, you open this, and this is the top. Oh, I didn't show you the back, sorry. Oh my goodness. So here is the back of it. And this paper is really nice. This is, I think a lot of people use that. Here's the side, so both sides are the same. And if you go into it, it's two trays. The first tray, here I added all the die cuts. Pretty much both have the same. They have pretty much the same thing. Not 100% the same, but pretty much the same. But we could go. So here are the glasses, and it comes with the glasses trim, so I'll have to look for it. And then I added the camera. Here's the bee and his little hive. I think the bee is not in the round trip, but it's in one of them. I can't recall which one. So and here is, oh, I got a little bit. Then be happy. Here is the little plane. And I already showed you the camera. There's some second part to the sunglasses. And I added the little strawberry. There's a strawberry in that packet. And then, you know, Maggie Holmes always has like little butterflies. And here's a ticket. And I cut out tickets. And then here's a suitcase. And then an adventure. Oh, this goes with the strawberry. And then I did add a peacock. The peacock is not in round trip. It might be a flourish. And there's another one. Oh, I'm going blank, but all the Maggie people know where the peacock is. And then of course, oh, here's the sunglasses. See, I know I had them in there. And then here is, I added part of the bag topper if they wanted to use it. So I didn't add the swans, so they could use it for either or. But here are the swans. Maggie Holmes is part of, she has swans, I think, in almost all her collections. And then here's some more tickets. So those were all the die cuts I included. And cutting die cuts is such a lot of work. And it doesn't want to go in. All right. So then these were my rosette embellishments. Now, I'm not really good at layering, but I did try, and I think I did pretty good. So there's a rosette, and then I had a little ruffle tag, and then the airplane, and then a ticket, and then the suitcase, the little flag camera, ready to go traveling. And then here is my other rosette, and then the little pictures they have, and then I added these flowers. They were rolled, and then the ticket. So that's 2 rosettes. I do have the other one. It's in the bottom part. Here's my rosette and my shaker mix. I tried to match this paper line. This is like hotel keys. I thought it went well, and the airplanes went well with this Maggie Holmes. So here is my back topper, and I added, it's magnetic. See? So it could be used over and over. So that's that. And then here are my ribbon trims. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trims. Okay, I had a little visitor. Actually, my daughter was coming home. So those are my trims. Let me make sure. Here's a lace and a gold trim. And then it was really hard to package all this in one. I don't think that's how I had it. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Then here is the bottom. Oh, and then I also layered it with cardstock because I only had 12 by 12. It required 12 by 12 paper. And it said 80 pound, but it didn't feel like 80 pound and it felt really weak. So I did add 110 pound paper inside to make it nice and sturdy. All right, and so here is my little suitcase shaker. I posted this on my Instagram with the little palm tree. I'll enjoy the journey, little camera, my little sunnies. And then here is my beads, right? Beads or cabochons, charms. I will share with you in a moment. We'll just go through this. And then here is my other rosette. I really like this. It's pink. I love pink and rose gold. So the suitcase, little ticket, little flower, adventure awaits tag. This was my other rosette. Here is my other bag topper. It's a ticket shaker. And I did layers. And it's also magnetic. So they could be reused. And then here is my other shaker. It's a mirror. Isn't it nice? I love it. All right, let's show you what so I did staple it. Oh, look. Oh, I think, is there a hole in it? No. All right, and I have it so they could reuse it. All we gotta do is open it from the bottom. So everyone got the same beads or the same cabochons. Sorry, this bugs me. I just put it in there. Okay. All right, so I added a tassel, a yellow button, a yellow bead, yellow, another yellow button, a teal bead, and then these little cameras. I don't even remember where I got them from, but I like them. They're really cute. Another yellow bead, and then I added this charm. Actually, it's a charm. The charm of Paris. Paris charm. Another little tassel. A butterfly. A pink bead. A white butterfly. Here's my little airplane. Some bows. Let's see if you could see it better if I take all this trim out. And then I had, oh my goodness, look it in here. So I have these little, I don't know what you want to call them, but here's a swan, and then the butterfly, and these little bows. I added a cool little feather, a star, keys, another little bow, a glass shaker bead. Oh yeah, and here's the little flower, little rose. Keys. Yeah. A candy. So, another bow. I mean, I think that's more than 10. I have a lot, so I just added. I hope the person likes them could use it all. So let me clean this up, put everything away, and then we'll open the next one. Okay, that took me a little bit long. I wanted everything to fit in there, so I didn't have to ship it in a bigger box. But anyway, so here's the second one, and it's this girl, and it goes with the brown, the cafe taxi. So it's almost kind of the same. It's just I use different color flowers to match the whole, you know, the little building and the girl. And then the charms, they're a little different. On here, I had it a key. I did have a black butterfly. Did a white bead. I did add ice cream. I think the key's only different. Oh, and I think this butterfly is different, but the butterfly was in the bead mix. So yeah, so they'll have the same charms or beads or cabochons either on their charm, on their dangle, or in the bag mix. So here is the top shell, and see the shakers are the same. I think the palm tree was on this side, but I put it on this side. And the ephemerals are just a little different. So here is, and it's kind of stuck. I think I put too much mix in there. So this is also magnetic. And then here is my rosette, little bouquet of flowers, taxi, little frame, and then I put it above the ticket, little flower. And here is the other rosette with the little, remember this, train scene, and then the little ticket with the little flowers. They look like they got a little bent. And the little cotton, I don't even know what that is. Is that supposed to be a raspberry? I don't know. And here is a little mirror. Kind of use the same paper on that, but different stickers. So that is that one. Oh, look at that. I was able to get it in there. Oops, sorry. All right, and then here is the second shelf. And I also did the same thing. It's very sturdy. Here's my third rosette. I had the little bike, the little umbrella, the explorer scenery, the little butterfly. So yes, I was practicing layering because I kind of stink at layering. I don't want to hide the stickers. So that's what it is. I don't want to hide the elements. Like, I'm like, oh, this is really nice, but I don't want to cover it. So I have really hard time layering. All right, and then here is the same thing. So you see, they pretty much got the same thing. See, and right here, I had a pink strawberry on the actual dangle, and here is a red strawberry. And then the beads. And then the bow, blue bow. So yes, they got the same thing. And the same die cuts. Except I folded that one. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? They're ripped. So they got the same die cuts. I had the same ribbon mix, the same shaker mix, and then the same back topper. So I'm going to try to add this as neat as I can. Okay, Sophia, and if you watch this, you could see how it's in there, because I made them kind of fat, the dangles and stuff. So I know a lot of the girls were having a hard time fitting all their items in the box, but I did it. I was able, all my little beads and charms, I had it in a different container, and I kept having to change it because it wasn't fitting in the box. In the house. So I had to change it for Sophia, I tried to do her little house like this, but then it wasn't going. It wasn't really mixing. And then I was like, okay, that's not gonna go. So I did this little bag from Dollar Tree, and then I add let me move this over. See, and then I added everything in here. I even glued, like, see, I glued it so that it fit in the bag, so that the whole bag was, because it's transparent, you can see right through it. So, oh, I can't get it in. So when she saw it, it was all covered, but it didn't fit in the box. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I made this, well, this is not the first box. Sorry, I had to get the box. So then I made this box, right? And I was gonna decorate it, but nothing fit in it. And it just didn't work. So then I was like, oh my goodness. Third time is a charm, right? So I made a bigger box. And it was kind of tight. It's just a little tight. So I don't know. I'm going to really try to fit it in there. Or maybe I do have to get a little bigger box. Just a little bigger. Anyway, I did this box for Sophia. And I didn't really add all the things I did add on there. Just with the kids and everything, I was just getting tired. And I was pretty much done. You know when you're like done with the project? I was like done. I was just waiting for those airplane charms. So I did decorate with ribbon all the way around. Added the blue flowers. Added her name. And I saw these at Walmart. I don't know if I put it in a haul or if I did a video on it. But the beads are in there. Here are her rosettes. Here's the rosettes, and then here are the layers. I really liked how they came out, and with a little plain. So I did do a lot of layering. And then here's this little one. This is a Hobby Lobby rosette, and then I added the little stickers to it. You know how they come with the little stickers, and I'm like, how am I gonna use these really little stickers? So I did I made a little rosette. Well, I used the Hobby Lobby one. And then here's one of her shakers. It's a little picture frame. And then you can see there's a picture of the map in there. And these are her gold trims. Oh, and then I added her dangle. Whoops. I added her dangle to it. And I didn't write. I put her name on there. And then she had a little flower rose, glass beads, key, little heart. This is so rustic looking. Little butterfly, swan, tassel. Oh my gosh, tassel, right? I'm like super tired. I hope I'm not getting sick. Then I added this like pleather ribbon. I added a glue dot on it so it could stay closed. And then this eyelash trim. This, oh my goodness. You know what this is, guys. I'm sorry. And then the black and white. Because she does have a lot of black and white images in her collection. And then these are her dies. And then her back topper. I also made hers magnetic. And then let's see, I actually stamped, cut, and colored. So here are, that's a heart. There's some of her dies. There's butterflies, 2 butterflies. And this is her peacock. I did it in pink. Sorry. I did it in pink and rose gold. I can't quite get it, but yes, there you go. And then her swans. I made swans for her. And this little house kind of matched, I think it was Marketplace, the market one. I tried to match it. And the colors, so yeah. And then the little suitcase, little camera, little airplane, explorer. Those are the, and I actually, some of it I fussy cut. I hate fussy cutting, I'm not great at it, but I was like, I want to do this. I wanted her to have those. They did pretty good. Oh my goodness. And then I added 2 jars of sequin mix. And this is, I think this is supposed to be like frosting. So I added that, and the colors go well with the collection. And here is the 2 sequin mix. And let me put her topper back on. So that's her magnetic. And then I was like, I'm gonna do this balloon, a hot air balloon for her. I saw it, I loved it, and then I made it, and then she could embellish it however she wants. But I thought it was something cool. And then I gifted her this stamp set. Hopefully she doesn't have it. And if she does, sorry, Soph, but you could re-gift it. But I really like how her dangle came out and her trim. Let's see if we could get everything in there. And her little rosette. Oh, I think this was in here. So yeah, I had a hard time. I kept having to play Tetris. I'm sure some of you know what Tetris is. I used to like playing that game when I was little. And then here is her mix. Added some bows, some butterflies, some beads, some cabochon hearts. Oh, added a camera. Here is her airplane, flowers. I added little lollipops. I'm trying to see. We had a little swan, and then I added the little cream. So, Sophia, hopefully you like it. Hopefully you don't have any of those. I'm going to close this off with some washi tape. Hopefully it doesn't open on her. I'm just going to close it all the way around. Because, you know, stuff goes in the mail. It gets banged around. What? I don't know if that's going to fit. I fit everything in here before, so it should fit again, right? All right. Sorry, bumped the camera. So that is, oh my goodness, that's the little project that took a little bit to do. And I was pretty much done. I did it right away. I did it and it was done. I was just waiting on a couple things, and then I got a couple things like die cuts, and then I did it. And then the hot air balloon, I knew it was coming, so I was like, I'm gonna do that for Sophia so she can embellish it and have it for her other Maggie. I know one of the Maggie Home collections does have the hot air balloon, but I can't think of which one at the moment. But anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed my little project there. I will link Kristianne's tutorial on how to make this little house down below. But actually, it was like an advent calendar. So her drawers actually had little boxes 1 through 12, and then the other one was 13 through 24 or 20. Yeah, I think it was 24. So it was like an advent calendar, but we didn't do those boxes. We just had the trays. So there you go. Thank you for joining me. I hope, well, right now it's night. It is 10:19 and it's not midnight like I usually do my videos, but I'm super tired today. I hope I'm not coming down with whatever the kids are coming down with. And I will see you at the next. Thank you. Bye.